Hey, what's happening, everybody? It is Sunday afternoon, time for another episode of Selling Past Your Expiration Date, Being Thrifty Over 50. I'm your one host, Jay.
I'm Peg. Hi, gang. How we all doing?
What's going on, everybody? Good to see. I see the whole gang in the chat early tonight. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
Good to see you all.
They're going at it fast and furious.
I know. It's good. It's always awesome. Good to be together. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. What's happening, Mom?
Well, the Browns almost blew it. I mean, we scored 24 points in the first half, and we scored nothing in the second half. The first half, we got all these new plays. We're looking fantastic. The second half, we come out and we got the same old plays from before, and we look like, well, I won't say what we look like. We look terrible. We won 24-22, and I did throw on my old Brownies shirt, but I don't know. The coaching, I boil it down. It's the coaching. The coaching is not doing well. That's Mom's opinion on that. And let's see what else is going on. Oh, let's see.
How you feeling?
Okay. I had my doctor appointment last Wednesday to find out if I'm the candidate for this clinical research program and moving forward with the new medications. Well, after a zillion questions, they have to ask me everything. And we got down to where I am very prone to UTIs. I get them all the time. And I was having one right last week. So I'm on antibiotics when this happens. And the doc says, oh, my goodness. She says, I have got to do some checking. So she goes out and she's gone for about 20, 25 minutes and comes back. And she says, well, Peg, she said, I'm sorry, but I got some bad news. You will not be able to be on the clinical research program, which I was disappointed because, if I can help anybody else through this with new medication, mom was really, willing to do that. So now we have to revert back to plan A, which I will be going on this medication called Actemra. And it's a shot once a week that I have to give myself and my leg. But it won't start just yet. They have to wean me down now off of the steroids. I will be glad to get off of those. I hope. Of course, I don't know what this other medicine will do, but I don't think I'll be starting that. Maybe in January sometime. I'm not sure. So that's Plan A, which was the original one. I thought Plan B could be the research clinical thing, but I cannot do that for them. So, I'm kind of bummed, but but I'm feeling fine. No instances have happened. Just the steroids make me crazy and make me jittery, and they're not fun to take. Any of you out there that have been on steroids, they're kind of
steroids make me crazy. Tonight 11.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do? But I'm feeling okay. Working hard. We've been busy. It's been a busy week because I've had 2 birthdays so far this month. Your younger brother and Big Daddy.
Yep.
Big Daddy was the 10th and Buzz was the 8th, and you're coming up on the 30th. So the month of December is a very busy month around my household.
No kidding.
Yeah, for sure. So, and the tree is up. Got that done. I picked out this Christmas tree in the fastest I've ever picked out a tree in my life, you guys. 10 seconds.
10 seconds?
10 seconds. We had a real strong winds here at the beginning of the week, and plus yesterday. And it was freezing. It started out with one of those, 60-degree mornings and then, 30 by afternoon, but with the wind chill, it was so bad. I got out of the car. They had them standing out there by their post. I looked at one. I said, oh, I'll take that one. I mean, that quick. I just said, I'll take that one. And in a matter of minutes, we get it home. We put it up. The trunk is like this.
Maybe you should have taken 12 seconds.
Yeah, it's as crooked as can be. But it's up. It's done. So my house is actually ready. All I have to do now is wrap presents. I'm getting there.
Nice.
I hope the rest of you guys are too. Oh, I have to share a little story, a little close encounter. Can I do that?
Hold on.
All right.
I wasn't prepared, but hold, please.
Okay.
And now it's time for Close Encounters of the Thrifty Kind.
It's just a really cute story. Last week, you guys, in my scores, I had posted a CD that I had sold called Two Heads Malone. Remember that one, Jason?
Yep.
Yeah, Two Heads Malone. And the fella that bought it says, he says, I got the CD. Thank you for sending it out. Got a quick question for you. Do you remember where you got the CD originally? I have a story for you. So I write him back and I just said, well, I bought the CD at a garage sale for a quarter. So I,
of course, it was a quarter.
Yeah, so nothing. I couldn't give him anything special. I said, what's your story? So he writes me back and he says, I'm 99.99% sure that CD is mine from back in the day. I don't know if you looked at the signature on the inside cover, but it's Dear Jeff. We don't miss you, Uvula, at all, which was part of some exchange we had during the comedy show that they did here in Portland in like 1994.
So wait, he bought his own CD back?
Yes.
Get out.
Yes. He says, I sold my CD along with like 600 others to the local used record store here in Portland more than 5 years ago, laughing out loud. So he bought his own, he's almost positive it's the same CD that he owned back in 94.
That's crazy. A great story, though. Heck yeah.
Isn't that cool? I thought you might enjoy that. It's always fun. It's always fun when you get, responses from your customers. I mean, I love that. That's why I think I enjoy eBay so much, because when you do get those nice responses and the feedback from everybody, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. That's for sure.
All right, Mom's been wanting to do this show for a while, so here we are.
Yeah.
MCM in our world stands for Mid-Century Modern, not Man Crush Monday. Unless, of course, it was Jason Momoa, and then it'll be Man Crush Monday. So, I saw a couple people. I think John was saying, is it a look? Is it years? It's a little combo of both, and it's one of those things where it can be argued. People say no, it's very specifically this, and other people say no, it's very specifically can be this. And so, and the one thing I just found out, and I didn't realize, that term wasn't even coined until 84.
How about that?
It was a title of a book that this woman had written, and she called it Mid-Century Modern Furniture of the 50s. So no one had said that term until 1984. And so the era is roughly 33 to 65, but some say it's 47 to 57, where others have it go into the 70s just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So once you kind of know it, you'll understand it, you'll see it, you'll feel it. But it's definitely the aesthetics, how the furniture is made, how the art looks, how the lamps look. And here's a few examples.
Yep.
Some famous examples.
Mm-hmm.
But and just something seems simple, like this chair. There's not much to it, but it's so amazing. And this is the bubble couch.
Yeah.
Or the marshmallow couch. And then a lot of these pieces have been redone over the years by other companies. And so if we go, so I looked at, there's actually a magazine for fans of the era and the look. It's called Atomic Ranch. I have a bunch of copies laying around our house, and the top 10 mid-century modern movies and television shows. And I'm going to add one that they don't have. The Big Lebowski. Now, there's a movie I do not understand. I don't think it's funny. I've seen it a couple times. I don't get it. But the couches, the house they're in, this one right here, that's mid-century modern architecture.
Mm-hmm.
North by Northwest, which I've never seen.
Oh, Mom's seen that a number of times.
Yeah, Frank Lloyd Wright architecture is always the mid-century modern.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. No and other early Bonds definitely have a lot of that aesthetic. And there's always cool fireplaces. Graduate, oddly enough, another movie I've never seen.
You are kidding me.
I know. I knew that was going to shock you.
Oh my God, Jason. Okay, that's on your homework list.
Ferris Bueller, the garage for Cameron's dad's car. And then Mad Men. Mad Men's ground zero. So I just brought the pictures.
Oh, yeah.
And, this is when he got divorced, and this is his swinging bachelor pad.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, these are the sunken part was called the conversation pit. We don't have those no more.
Yep.
This furniture, the lamps, the bar stools. I mean, this is just a person who's into mid-century modern. This is their idea of holy shit.
Oh yeah, that's heaven.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. And then when they had that place in Cali,
mm-hmm.
that's my dream fireplace. I've yet to find one. I mean, I could have bought them very expensive. I'm hoping someday to find it just thrifting.
Yeah.
But also they had the Jetsons, which duh.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't even thinking the Incredibles 2, totally mid-century modern. There's their house.
Uh-huh.
Because look, they got a conversation pit.
Sure. Look at
A
that.
Single Man, a great house. I don't know this movie.
I don't either.
And then The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, of course.
Yeah.
But the one that only lasted one season. And now, if you're a fan of Mid-Century Modern and you've never seen this movie, this TV show lasted one season, it's called The Astronauts' Wives.
Oh,
It's
I
when we were
did not watch it.
Yes, it's when we were going to the moon for the first time,
Mhm.
and instead of focusing on the astronauts for once, it focused on the wives and their kids back home. And every house was more amazing than the house before. And of course, they all got together for potluck dinners, and their husbands were going off to space. And so one season, but man, the eye candy is so amazing. So if
Yeah.
you dig this kind of stuff, and it was a good show, I was very bummed it only lasted one season.
Yeah.
Yep, Brady Bunch was another good example.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, I ain't thought about that.
Yep.
All right, so let's talk a little bit more about the specifics. Let me get the other stuff. Oh, so okay, so Mom was someplace. Where were you, Mom?
This is when I went to Cincinnati, and
Okay.
we were at this antique mall, and this one booth just had tons and tons of mid-century modern, and that's when I said, okay, this is it. We're going to do a show. So I quick snapped some pictures, and I've got some prices for you guys of what they were asking for, in the antique mall. These are actual gravel art wall hangings. We've talked about gravel art a lot on our show. Never pass it up if it's cheap enough, you guys, because it always sells well. This 3-piece that they were asking for, and I've seen other 3 pieces similar to this, Jason. These usually average between $150 and $175.
I got a 3-piece
price.
like this, not big and round, a little more skinny, but they're all bottles.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. And like this clock.
Why did you buy this for me? This is amazing.
Isn't that just amazing? It was $375. That's why I didn't buy it. But isn't it fantastic?
Don't you love me, Mom?
I do.
You don't love me $375 worth of parent.
Well, I was,
Yeah, when I saw that come up, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah. Now this is a cool. What's the name? Oh God. Tension pole lamp.
Tension pole lamp. Yep.
Yeah. This was a beauty. This was they were asking $249 on that one. I thought that was gorgeous. That was different. I haven't seen any quite like that. So yeah, don't pass those up if you see them reasonable enough. And this particular one in the white guys was listed at $175. So yeah, as you know, I've done a lot with lamps, and they've been selling pretty well. I've got a couple here I'm surprised haven't sold yet. I got a lot of lookers and all that, but the right one will come along.
All right, so here's just a bonus tip for estate sales. So I found a pole lamp like this with 3 lamps, but the cone shape, bigger on the end, skinnier. Yep. And so here's the tip: they were using it to shed more light on the jewelry they were selling from the previous owner.
Oh yeah.
But there was a tag on it that no one paid attention that lamp was for sale. So I just reached over and I unplugged it and took the lamp away. And then all these people, as I was walking around, they're like, "Oh, that was for sale." Had a tag on it. So even if you think it's something they're using, they might be, but it also might be for sale. So check everything when you're at estate sales.
Yeah, exactly. Now the Farrah Fawcett poster, they were asking $75 for that.
Yeah, really?
I know. I mean, I just wanted to throw that in there. Then if you get into your furniture pieces, like this particular record player, they were asking $325 for that, which I didn't think was awful.
No, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So now that is gravel art again, Jason, with the horses. Which I've never seen the horses. That's really a nice one. And they had $95 on that. Okay. And of course, blow molds. We've seen blow molds. We've talked about them. I've sold them. Many of you have sold them. The Santas usually average $125 to $195. The pair of the candlesticks usually sell for around $125, $150. When I pick up my blow molds, I'm spending anywhere from $5 to $15 usually. When you find I've bought some for $2. Just depends if you're at a garage sale and they're just wanting to get rid of them. So blow molds are always a good sell for you. And that lamp, Jason, I like the lamp. I just thought that was really cool. They were asking $175 on that. There are so many fabulous lamps, everyone. We're going to look at more in a little bit. But, if you don't mind shipping big stuff, You know, I hate to pass them up, Jason, when I
Yeah.
know there's good money. I know.
And there's a color palette to mid-century modern too. That orange and that blue together is one of the things.
Hmm.
This kind of pea green, is kind of
Yeah,
one of the colors.
right.
Hello, Julie. Julie's first time here. How are you, Julie? Thanks for
Well,
tuning
welcome.
in. Recently found and rescued several mid-century modern office benches. Tags say Henry Miller.
Ooh,
The tulip seats are a mix of yellow and orange. I love them, but I only have room for one set. So if you're looking for those, Julie is selling some.
wow. Sounds good, Julie. Sounds
Nice.
real
Thanks
good.
for popping in.
Yeah.
I just sold. So she was asking for advice. I just sold a Herman Miller 1972 office chair on eBay. The person who was going to build me a box screwed up and built a horrible box.
Oh,
So you can sell furniture on eBay. You're going to have to ship it. But if you don't want to deal with that, I would definitely start with, if you live in a populous area, Julie, start with Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist.
right.
Now, if you're in the corner of South Dakota, that probably won't work. But like I live in Vegas. I got LA and San Diego to my left. I got Phoenix and Tucson to my right. So I can cover a lot of ground when I'm doing bigger things like that. But if it doesn't work, there's plenty of us in here that have sold and shipped furniture on eBay. It can be done. You can just got to work the price in if someone's going to pack it and ship it for you.
You know, I guess you could call. You know, remember when Mom sold the bar with the bar stools?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess you could call that mid-century modern, and that was just a local pickup. You know that I
Yeah.
did.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, duh. You can do local pickup on eBay too. Again, it's helpful if you're in some place with a lot of people.
All right. Now this orange chair blew me away. The price tag on that orange chair was $325.
Woo!
I know. I mean,
Like it though.
I'm sure there's probably a name, but I was moving so quickly, and I was with other people, so I did not take down the information of exactly, maybe the maker of that particular chair. So, or the couch, but the couch they were asking 5.25 on the couch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
pretty bitchin' couch too.
So they knew their prices. So but when you go to estate sales, you guys, that's probably where you might luck out getting some of these things at cheaper rates. So be aware of that. Now, what we're going to show you next is I went into solds of what's been selling in a few different categories. So I thought we would share that with you, and so you would have that for a guide. Again, here's the tension pole lamp. That's a nice one, Jason. As you can see, that one sold you guys for $195.
So if you don't know, the tension pole goes up to the ceiling.
Yeah.
And typically, unless you have tall ceilings, is taller than the ceiling. So the tension pole holds it in place wherever you put it.
Right. And
Yeah.
those are pretty popular back in the day.
So I've got one with the two cone lamps on either side, and then a top one too.
Nice. Very nice. I like that. Okay. And of course, this Jason, this one was really cool. Mom's not quite seen one like this. This was with a diamond pattern with the hanging lamp, and that sold for the $299.99. Which is quite gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a great lamp.
That's a different one. That's why I pulled that one out. I thought, well, let's just show something a little different. We've showed the round chunky ones a few times, which sell well, everybody. So
This would definitely have been a good candidate for a collage.
yes,
Do a pic collage with this picture.
yeah,
And that picture on
yeah,
and off.
yeah.
So right away, boom, you're catching the person's eye. That's what it looks like on. That's what it looks like off.
Right. So that's pretty cool. The
Yeah,
next,
see, look at that. Heather shipped a chair to the Louvre. So it
nice.
can be done. Now, it's not always easy. Way easier
Yeah.
to ship CDs. However,
Okay. This is a Royal Hager lamp. I do have one, and I still haven't sold it, Jason. I'm so upset that one hasn't moved for Mom. This sold in one bid, as you can see, everybody, for $99.99. So remember that name, and they're usually marked on the lamp. Usually you will see that brand name on the lamp, the Royal Hager. Jason, you see that title? I mean, do you say works in the title? Would you do that?
I mean, when you're selling a lamp, unless it doesn't work, if it doesn't work, then you would say for parts or not working. But
Right.
anything that turns on, lamp, video game system, I would assume, unless you're telling me it don't work,
Yeah.
it automatically works. So no, I
Right.
wouldn't put works on.
I mean,
Plus,
they're showing-
again, I would collage the picture on and
Right.
off in the same first picture.
Right. I mean, they're showing a picture that it's on, so Mom always,
That's a waste. That's a waste of a word.
yeah. Now, Mom sold one of these back a while ago, but don't pass these up if you
So
see
not
them.
truly mid-century modern because it's from '93, but
Exactly, but
it's retro that would definitely fit.
exactly, it's kind of borderline, but for that kind of money, I just want to make sure I threw that out there to you guys. Don't pass these up if you see them. I bought mine for $5 at a garage sale. And I can't remember what I sold for. It was 100 and something, but I don't remember exactly what. But yeah, keep your eyes out for that one, guys. It's a winner.
If you guys remember, my friend Jill was on the show like a year ago. Her and her husband were building a keto bakery here in Vegas, and they live very mid-century modern all the time. Their look, their dress, and we went to the shop finally, and the detail they put in. There's a jukebox, the whole works, and just the font they used on the pull on the door is just amazing. So they didn't leave any stone unturned to make it a very mid-century modern looking bakery. It's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, so we picked up some cookies.
Wow, sweet.
Does MGM and Art Deco overlap? Well, MGM's a movie studio.
We know it's a type.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's overlapping in era, but I think, as Lisa said, that Hager lamp was more Art Deco than
Yes,
MCM.
I agree.
Yeah, Art Deco's a style, not specific years.
Yeah. And then don't forget on the next one to sell the lampshades.
Oh yeah.
I mean, lampshades bring good money, you guys. So if you see just a lampshade, from that era, and there's, they're out there. I mean, look at this one here, $99.99. US was 78.67. So that was probably from somewhere in the country, Canada, maybe, I don't know.
It was definitely Canada.
Yeah. So
oh, Canada.
yeah,
Lisa.
don't pass up the lampshades if you just see those as well, because they sell very well.
And all sizes, because I've got someone took a tiki mug and made a lamp out of it, and they got a little one of these on top of it. So.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they're great ones to do. Okay.
So speaking of furniture, mom and dad have sold and shipped furniture. I've done it, and let me tell you, it ain't easy. But if you find it and the price is right, if it's a Peggy quarter,
yeah,
you can't leave it behind.
This some of you may be familiar with the name Haywood Wakefield. Very popular back in the day. Always brings big money, huh, Jay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just one of those pieces. I don't know what this exactly sold for, but I wanted, they started out at 1,100, they probably got a pretty decent price for that credenza.
Well, what's the little tip? Come on, I give it all the time.
Oh, I forgot. You mean how to find out where? Oh, go to Worth Point, and no, I mean
Nope.
Deer Peak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just sell because it just sold. Because it's not coming up. So if it just sold, it hasn't been indexed yet. So in about a day or so, we should be able to see it.
We can't see it.
Okay. But I'm going to guess in the $800 range.
Probably. I mean, and sometimes you can pick these things up. If people don't know what they have, you can pick these things up for a couple $100, and then turn around and do that. I thought this was very cool. The Lucite. I wanted to share that. Just a Lucite bench chair that sold for $185, you guys. So don't pass those up.
Although I do not like the cushion one bit, I would definitely redo that.
Yeah, probably me too.
Atomic pattern or something.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, and here we have just a record cabinet. Sold for 650 smackaroonies, you guys. Nice, isn't that just we had something similar to that back in the day for my albums.
But again, I mean, these pictures are horrible. But again, you pick collage, you have that open and closed because that first picture don't tell you much.
Right.
If you're just scanning furniture, say you just typed in mid-century modern furniture and you're just scanning. Because I do that with tiki stuff. I don't type anything specific tiki. I just do tiki and look at everything. So it's got to catch my eye if it's something out of the ordinary. And this being the first picture, and tell me why this person's finger's in here. Does that tell me that this thing doesn't stay shut?
I don't know.
Because there's no other reason for those fingers to be in there. Yes, at the very least, dust it off. I'm just always amazed at dirty stuff on eBay.
Isn't that terrible? I know it. That's awful. Now the magazine racks. Now these you can pick up pretty cheap at estate sales. Yeah. Mom has lucked out with some of these, and most of the time they're 10, 15, $20. And as you can see, this particular one, and the teak wood always adds, the value to those racks or to your lamps. And that one sold for what, $92.95.
Now, I wasn't planning this being a picture lesson too, but their lighting is so awful. You would think that's a black piece of wood.
Yes, you sure would.
But
Wouldn't
look
you?
at it. This is
Yeah.
how it is because I
Yeah.
knew how it was going to be.
Right.
You know, it is the teak wood, and you need to see the rich
Yeah.
brownness. You need a little
Right.
more light on your
Right.
subject there.
But that's a pretty cool piece, though. I
Oh
like
yeah,
that one.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Really nice. Really nice. Now, don't pass up accessory pieces, everyone. I mean, look, they sold the 4 legs for $24. So you just might see those. Sometimes how they throw things in a box at estate sales. Don't
Yep.
don't pass those up because they're worth money. I mean, you could probably pick those up for a couple of dollars. They wouldn't, don't even care. Probably give them away if it's stuff just thrown in a box. At the time, that's how I find my coffee cans. They're just free because they throw them in a box. So I wanted to say, you don't have to always find the things that cost, big money, but you might just find the legs. So that would add to your bottom line as well.
So Tom says, would you polish the furniture? So if it's wood furniture, yeah, polishing it wouldn't bother me at all. A
Yeah.
quick little pledge up. But if it's got patina on it, I really, other than getting dust off and dirt off,
Right.
it wouldn't go much further because A, you can do some damage, and B, sometimes depending on the item, the person might like patina. We had a mantle. I've said this example many times, but it's a perfect example. We had a mantle clock that
Hmm.
my folks had found at a garage sale, and my dad went to clean it. And as he wiped around the grime off the clock, as he came around, he had wiped all the numbers off.
Yeah. Ooh, ouch.
So
Yeah.
he didn't know it until he got back around in a full
Yeah.
circle and went, oh shit, there went the numbers.
Oh, bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. For sure.
So yeah, so that was a bummer.
And who did I say? Oh, and Heather said it, and knobs as well.
Oh
Knobs.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of accessory things that can add to your bottom line, no doubt
You
about
got to think about pieces parts because although I've been doing this a long time, the one time I didn't think about pieces parts, and I'm like, damn it, we blew it. We had a built-in fridge when we bought the house that we live in. It died, and to replace it, it was like $8,000 or $9,000, and we're like, we are not paying $9,000 for a fridge. So we bought another fridge. It didn't exactly fit the space, but my dad helped me trick it out with some tiki wood and stuff. And although the fridge was dead, the drawers, the racks in the freezer for that specific fridge would have sold very well. And just, the company bringing the new one in was like, we can take the old one out. Cool. Never even thought about the pieces parts. So always think about pieces parts. Something breaks of yours that has pieces parts, don't just throw it away.
I
Get the
know.
pieces parts out.
Yeah, people are looking.
Someone needs that crisper
Yep.
drawer in that fridge, and they would have paid me $50 for it easily.
Absolutely. All right, we'll go into a little bit of glassware. This is a pump dispenser that Jason and I both own.
Mhm.
We have a couple, and it actually has a round cover. This one is sold without the cover, and if it has the cover, it's definitely worth more money. It was a bowling thing, right, Jace? Because the
Yeah.
top cover had a bowler on top on this pump dispenser. Now this particular one sold for 25, but if you have the cover, they usually sell around $50 or so for that, and they're pretty cool because we filled ours up with booze and the pump works, and Dad fixed it and made it work, and then instead of putting a golf or a bowler on top, Dad took that off and put on a little tiki. So we like ours a lot.
Yeah, they look like, here, I'll bring one up real quick.
Oh, you got one?
If you've never seen one, that's the innards, which it will sell for 25.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
But here's the whole thing,
the whole thing.
which is really tricky to take a picture of without seeing yourself.
Yeah. Is that an asking price or a sold, Jason?
Yeah, it's an asking price.
Asking
So
price.
that's what you do is
Yep.
you push the little thing and it pours your like tequila into the shot glass, and then that thing rotates and you rotate it to your buddy's shot glass and pump again and then rotate again. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for those at estate sales for sure.
Yes. Yep. And sometimes flea markets, Jason. I've seen them at flea markets too, honey, where they're not too expensive. Not too expensive. Okay, this was a I like these glasses. They're pretty cool. These are like the Culver Mardi Gras Harlequin glasses, and they took a best offer of something. I mean, they started out at 150. So
All right, let's try it on this one.
okay, see if that one comes up. When does that sell?
Let's try it on this one.
Don't see the sold date.
There we go.
Here we go.
110.
Nice. All right. Well, it's still a nice return.
Yep.
They asked for 150. They sold for 110. And most of the time you're picking those up for $10, $20.
That is a good tip, Elisa. Don't be fooled by the penguin ice buckets. They're a dime a dozen. Absolutely. Do not grab the penguin ice buckets.
Yeah.
There's about 10 billion in existence.
Right. And don't pass up the cocktail shakers. I
Heather just said that too. Like she knew what slide was coming.
Yep. Yeah. Well, there you go, Heather. I mean, most of the time these are in the junk pile, at least when I've seen them, and they're selling for around $35, and that was one bid. So I'm sure you can get a little more sometimes.
Yeah.
Since we did an auction, you might want to start at around $49. This is a nice set, Jace. Yeah, of the glassware. This is again Culver, 22 karat highball glasses, and they sold for $150. So that was a real nice set. And
Laura, you've never seen a penguin ice bucket. There's about 17 in every flea market you go to. Hold on.
They're there.
There's one in every booth in every antique mall.
There
Here you
they
go.
are.
Boom. There they are. There's 434 on eBay right now. That's how common they are.
Don't buy those.
Don't buy those. No.
Don't.
See how many there are?
Yeah.
So many.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's little. I probably picked the one with the worst pictures. There's little penguins on it right there. See, there you go. Do not buy those. Do not buy those.
No. Way too many. And don't forget.
But it is fun when you go through an antique mall. This one's got it for 35. This one's got it for 20. And they're not selling any of them. They shouldn't be there. But
and don't pass up the caddies. They're always looking for the caddies, Jace. Again, another little accessory piece, you guys. They sold that one for $35. That's something you probably would see very cheap at a flea market or an estate sale. So again, accessory pieces bring you good money. Good money. Okay. And then
so I just call this art.
Yeah, I just wanted to
miscellaneous.
Yeah, just some nice. Everybody. This topic is so vast. We could go on and on and on and on and on. And down the road, we're going to follow up maybe with the clothing and so forth. We'll do another show on the clothing. But I just wanted to show you a few more pieces. Back to the gravel art. As you can see, this particular set sold for $125. I can't say enough about gravel art. Do not pass it up,
No, and then this is kind of doing double duty because the hanging lamps in the gravel art is very mid-century modern in itself, too.
I thought that was a really cool set, Jason. I've never seen that before. Yes, chip dip sets sell really well. I love this particular one. It's just, the frosted look. And they come, I've seen them in yellow, I've seen them in turquoise. And this set here sold for $44. And, usually you can pick those up anywhere from 5 to 15 usually when you see them. Yes, and going back to, I wanted to.
Did you buy these for me?
They were already sold.
Yeah, because I've never seen these, so I'll put it out there right now. I'll buy these off you if you find them. Holy crap, are these awesome!
I know. I put those in specifically for Jason because he's collecting the clown thing. But these sold for $150, you guys. Again, gravel art, big. And besides gravel art, it's also called pebble art. So you'll see both names on that. Okay.
Yeah, Kim from Second Wind said, "Oh, I've never seen the clowns." Yeah, I've never seen the clowns.
Yeah,
until she
pretty cool.
Until she sent me the links today, I'm like, whoa.
I know. Mom will look now. Also, ashtrays, everybody. I only threw one in here, but there are tons and tons of ashtrays. I picked up. We were at a state sale yesterday, but they were too expensive, so I couldn't. I didn't pick any up. They had $15 and $20 on them, so it wasn't enough room there for me to do the flip. But check your ashtrays. Sometimes you'll luck out and find them for $1, $2, $5, and any of the vintage ones from that era sell really, really well, you guys. Just don't pass them up. This particular one so far.
Do I buy red skeleton stuff? I think I got it. I think I got a red skeleton something or other piece of art out there. So keep this in mind because smoking is way down compared to, let's say, the 50s and 60s.
Right.
And some people don't even pay attention to ashtrays. Not everyone who buys an ashtray smokes. I counted once. I think Stacy and I have 70 ashtrays on display between mid-century modern, Coco Joe's, Trader Vic's, and then all the ones in the Las Vegas room. So between all those, maybe even more. So just a person isn't necessarily buying an ashtray to smoke, because some people don't look. They're like,
Right.
And then one person said they wouldn't even collect them because they said that invites people to smoke in your home. I'm like, ain't no one smoking in my home. I got 75 ashtrays out on display.
Exactly.
So keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind,
Right.
and then if you're going for that whole that whole vintage look. Maybe you're smoking a pipe.
Yeah, right. And what was that? I think was this our last item?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So something modern, but definitely.
Yeah. I mean, these are ornaments, everyone, from World Market,
Yeah, they're cool as hell.
modern houses, and they sold for $60. So I thought that was kind of different. I mean, I've never even seen those, Jason. Have you?
Yes, yeah.
Have you any?
In
That
my
was, yeah,
Facebook
that
groups.
was a first for me. So, I mean, we have barely touched the surface on what we've shown you so far tonight, everyone. I mean, it's so huge and so vast, and it's such a great market for resale. If you can get your hands on any of these kinds of goodies, there's great money to be made here. That is for sure.
But
And
it's still out there, and it's not as cheap as it used to be.
right.
But mom and I, if you source on the frequent, a couple days a week, let's say, you will find good stuff. Again, if you live in a populated area, but even if you live out in the boonies somewhat, that's when you find the stuff that grandma had,
Hmm.
stashed in a closet, in an attic, in the barn. And so, just because it isn't filling up your savers with mid-century modern stuff doesn't mean you can't find it, and you can't find it for decent prices. So,
Right. Right. I mean, it's there. It's there.
yep,
Oh,
we didn't show anything with the atomic starburst too. It was just more for the mid-century modern. Atomic is part of it, but it's also a separate thing, kind of.
yeah. I mean, I could have shown you guys
Oh
hundreds of things. Just hundreds. I mean, there was so much to pick from. You know what I mean?
yeah, yep.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
keep your eyes peeled, and we'll definitely talk clothing coming up. All right, just do a little
Sure.
housekeeping here because
Okay.
Mom's had so many scores this week. Holy crap, the scores Mom's had.
Well, it's been good. We've been doing what.
All right, so this is the end of. If you haven't got my picked up my flipping CDs 1 and 2 yet, today's the day. We're finishing it out. It was supposed to be for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but since I was so busy buying CDs, I didn't even have a chance to promote it. The deals for flipping CDs 1 and 2, it's over 6 hours of content for $99.99. And then if you want more, you can either add the Secret Beach, which is my smaller Facebook group. It's a paid group, but we do webinars every month, myself and guest experts. And also, if you want to do the full Monty, which is flipping records, flipping CDs, and flipping cassettes, because everything is hot. I just sold a $120 DVD box set.
Nice.
I sold you'll see it next Thursday, $125 one song Celine Dion promo single. There's so much money to be made. All I'm charging is $100. And if you didn't see my graphic, this was last weekend. Last weekend, I sold 37 CDs for $978.
Okay.
And then the 4 weeks from November 11th to December 10th, I sold 215 CDs for a total of $5,377.
Yeah,
I sold over $5,000 worth of CDs in 4 weeks. You can too. So if you haven't taken my class, I probably should tell you the website.
yeah.
All
And
right.
I've seen where people have already signed up and sold
yeah.
some CDs and already have paid for their course. I mean, it's just so it's there, you guys, and the knowledge that Jason's passing on to you to everyone is phenomenal.
I've been and if you're new, I've been selling CDs online for 22 years.
Long time.
A potential customer argued with me today about how you can ship a CD internationally. I'm like, buddy, I've been doing this for 22 years. I've shipped a few 100,000 CDs. I'm pretty well adept at how to do it.
Yep.
Did I misspell it again? I even paused. What did I misspell?
Where is it? Where is it? You misspelled it again. What did you misspell? Where is it? I lost it.
Were you just messing with me, Elisa? Because I don't see anything misspelled. Oops. Whoops.
Did we get it?
JasonThrift.com, Cyber 2021. Okay, well, don't make me look in the middle of the show, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of Secret Beach, those of you in the Secret Beach, we have my webinar this Tuesday. I know we had a bunch of new people join up. How big are your balls? Now, we love talking about Peggy finding things for a quarter. And everyone, we want you to find things for a quarter, but sometimes you got to go buy a tiki mug for $600 to make more money. Okay, so we're going to talk about not passing up things that are big money, what to do if you don't have that money on the spot in that moment, because core things are great, but sometimes you don't want to pass up the big bucks. And I got no problem, especially if you can use your rewards credit card.
Yes, for sure.
All right, now I have a lot of listings. Mom has a lot of listings. Our guest next week, Dwayne, doesn't have a lot of listings and has big numbers. So he really curates, really curates, finding only top dollar items. So he only has like 500 items listed and hardly any unsold. So we're going to talk to somebody who does it a little bit different than the majority of us.
I like it.
All right, so we're going to do two things next weekend. We're gonna do a Christmas shenanigan show on Saturday night. So my buddy Primo Chemo, he's been on the show a few times, and his lovely wife Bridget and Stacy and I are gonna start a show on Saturday night at 8:00 East Coast, 5:00 West Coast, and we're gonna talk. And Primo is just a vast knowledge of mid-century modern furniture. So if you really want to pick someone's brain on it, come over on Saturday night YouTube channel. But I am gonna post a link. I want everyone to come in and join the show. You want to tell a Christmas story? You want to tell a Hanukkah tale? You want to share a cocktail recipe? So we're going to be shooting the breeze, having fun, sharing tips, making cocktails, all kinds of stuff. So tune in next Saturday night. We don't have any end time. We're just going to hang out. Would love to see any of you, all of you, come into the show at one point or another. That'll be fun, and that'll lead us right into Sunday. We did this last year. We did holiday movie trivia, and we gave away prizes. So finishing out the year on selling past your expiration date. We're going to do it with a fun quiz and some prizes.
Yes, we'll have a nice holiday show for everybody.
And our good friends, the Freeds, sent me a link to a Christmas Mai Tai.
Woo-hoo.
So I think I'm going to practice that this week. And then if it's yummy, as long as it's not gross, I will post the recipe. So for those of you who care to imbibe in some rum, you can do so with us with the same cocktail on Saturday night. Oh, okay. Debbie's got a prize to donate.
All right.
Cool. Okay. So it'll be just a free flowing show Saturday night, but I would love for any of you to come in. So wherever you see the link, there'll be two links. The YouTube link will be just to watch, and the StreamYard link will be to come on in. You're going to need I can't believe I had to say this, but it's happened before. You're going to need to have a camera on your computer. And, you don't have to have a microphone, but if you do, great. We've had people try and join in that don't have a camera. I'm like, that doesn't really work for YouTube. We got to see ya. But yes, come on in. We'd love to see you. I want to see my admins who are around. I look forward to just hanging out with everybody. Just, fun holiday shenanigans.
Yeah.
But Primo's such a vast mountain of knowledge. Pick his brain. You got some questions on furniture? Oh, let's talk. Yeah, so 8:00 East Coast, 5:00 in the West Coast. Hi, Kathy. How the heck are you?
Yay.
Okay, and we will have this up soon. But Mom and I are teaching the first class. Since I taught a class, it'll be 2 years. And I taught the last class in Atlanta. So Mom and I are teaching in Atlanta, January 30th and 31st. Obviously, it's easy to get to Atlanta from the Carolinas, the rest of Georgia, the top half of Florida. So whoever wants to do it. Now, when we do the classes, one day's in the thrift store, we take you section by section, showing you what to buy and, more importantly, what to skip. And then the other day is the classroom class where we show you all kinds of like shipping tips, and I fill you full of bolos and listing tips and all kinds of other stuff. So 2 full days of working with Mom and me to take your thrifting business to the next level.
That'll be fun. Can't wait.
So get ready for the sign up.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. So each week we share cute and or fun and or embarrassing photos of us in our youth. So first up, that's my mama.
All right. We're going back here, folks. This, Jason, is Christmas Eve, December 1970. So what does that tell you about your mother at that point?
I'm due in 5 days.
Yeah. Mom is pregnant here. Love the hairdo.
There I am. Okay, everybody. There I am right there.
Well, this is the 24th. So, yeah, you're coming in 6 days on this one. I don't even remember that dress, but apparently I had it for the holidays. I wish I still had it. So your mom is at this point 27, and Dad just turned 28. in this, and it looks like I'm not even sure whose house that is. Maybe Aunt Patty. Might be Aunt Patty's house. But yeah, I just thought that would be fun to bring out since your birthday is getting closer.
I like that.
But yeah, you were 6 days away from being born in that particular picture.
Yeah,
But,
and who had all these guns and knives on their wall?
well, that's why I'm thinking Aunt Patty because I think she was married to Bob at the time. Who was into guns. So
Yeah,
that's,
I like the dress.
yeah. And
All right, so I found a good one to go with the winter too. So before I show it to you, because you're going to get a good laugh, back in the early '90s, late '80s, awesome, wild winter hats became a thing on the slopes for skiers, snowboarders.
Yep.
And Mom was nice enough to buy me a couple. The one was awesome. I still have it too. Shoot, I should have brought it. Maybe I'll wear it on Saturday night. It was purple, looked like I had dreads, and they were sparkly. And the other one, I never thought about what it looked like until I got on the slopes the first day. And my buddy said, "Hey, dildo hat." And that was the end of wearing that one ever.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Now this is at our house because look at the couch. That was when we were into the Southwest pattern. That's for sure.
I can see I've got Christmas ball earrings in. I got a
Yeah.
little tiny baby beard. But yeah, that hat lasted one trip on the slopes until I got called dildo head all day, and that was it. We're done.
That was it. Say bye-bye.
That hat was retired. Oh my God, your buddy was right. Yeah, that was the other one I still got. I love that other one. All right. Ma, you sold a lot of good stuff in the last week.
Yeah, quite a good variety, I thought, to share with you guys. We're going to go starting with these Coke trays that I'm going to show, or Coke carriers that I'm going to show you is from the same lady that we bought the lamp that we sold for big money. I mean, remember she was just wanted to hurry up and get rid of everything. So these we picked up for $2.50, everybody. And this is the Redwood one, which is a 24 bottle carrier. And we're going to show those in a row, Jason. You got those three in a row for me? Yeah. So there's the one with the red. Then we had the yellow, which was also a 24 bottle carrier. And then we had the red one that was totally open. We actually bought 4. We haven't sold the last one yet, but I've had some interest. But for the 3 that we have there, they were $2.50 a piece, so that was what, $7.50, I think, right? Is that right? And so those 3 we sold for a total of $67 for that, a little investment.
Tom, I don't know what happened to that hat because I probably could have sold it for good money nowadays.
Oh, I'm sure you probably could have.
I have no idea, but I will definitely dig out. I'll definitely dig out all my fun winter hats for the next weekend.
Yes, for sure, absolutely. Okay, Elvis Ornaments. This was Mom's personal collection. This was a Polonaise one that I sold for $29.99. I just didn't have room for it anymore, so I said, time to put it up for sale, and away it went. And
Elvis has left the building.
Yes, he has. Okay, your dad picked this up and actually fixed it, made it work and everything. This is a Hallmark North Pole communicator. It only talks once a day on this particular item. I bought it for $3, guys, and sold it for the $22.99. I did do my video and, listen to it, make it do its thing.
Good job, Mom.
It is working, yes? Yeah, it was working.
Oh, yeah. Good job.
All right, good. Okay. All right. We will try and group the buyers together. Don't pass up buyers. All I can say it every week. Let's see. This first one is the one woman with the sheep, and she did sell for her $59.99.
Nice.
And the next one, very similar to that. I almost put these two together, but then I decided to sell them separately. Is the girl with the lamb, and did sell her for the $52.99. And then the next one is a woman carrying a baby, okay, right there with a basket. And she's not a big mover, guys. She only sold for $25. I took a best offer of $25 on her. And the last one I did was a grandma with the Christmas tree accessory piece that I always add. Sometimes I just add things, and did sell her for $40 on best offer. So those 4 buyers brought me in $170. And, they were my personal collection, so I can't I usually put down $5, as my price that I supposedly paid for them. Of course, it didn't work out that way. But buyers are hot through the Christmas holiday season as always. Okay.
Do the Coke crates go to the same person?
No, they did not.
And Heather's been selling her buyers too.
Yeah, good. All right. Okay.
Nice, Aaron.
All right. The next thing we sold was one of those large advertising signs of Bugs Bunny. You guys that my neighbor gave to me. Remember, he gave me 2 of those, everyone, and we took a best offer of 55 on that.
Nice.
So, so for nothing, I never pass up on nothing when people give me things. That's for sure.
Ta-da!
And then, we sold a Conan Barbarian soundtrack, movie soundtrack that I did pay quarter for. This was a Peggy quarter and got full price, Jason, of $19.99. Isn't that cool?
Good job.
I know, Mommy.
I would have a picture of the CD too, because if the customer says, "Hey, there was no CD in here,"
oh, well, I thought you only did front back. You do inside too?
Oh yeah, front back and CD.
Huh. Okay. Well, I guess I better improve my.
Because with all music, there's different versions of CDs and different versions of the records, and so you put that picture in there so they know for sure they're getting the version they want.
Okay. All right. Then I have to do that then.
But you have to give it a little bit of an angle, because who's ever taking this picture, I see your knuckles. And so when you do the CD, especially if it's
oh yeah, I can see
a
that
shiny one, you'll definitely see you. So you got to angle it back a little bit. Yeah, it's like here on this Jazzy Jeff from Fresh Prince. You'll definitely see me. So the trick is just angle it back just a smidge.
All right, gotcha. Cool. All right, what you got next for me? Oh yes, I bought this at a Christmas bazaar. This is the Mr. Christmas Bear piano that I paid $5 for, and I did sell him on a best offer of $45. Everybody.
Wait a minute, Heather, are these the buyers that you left and then you went back and got?
Okay, sold for $250. Good for you, Heather. That
is that what we're talking about, Heather? Because that's awesome.
Yeah, that's that Coach Jason. I think Mommy has sold 2 in my lifetime that I have found, and whatever you do, always big money like Heather did. That is fantastic.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, Heather took a picture, saw him, and then left. And then Mom's like, "What the hell are you doing? Go back."
Especially the coach. The coach.
And then Heather did, and boom, making money. So
the coach is kind of like the holy grail, Jason, in the buyer's field. That's the one you want to find, because it brings big money.
Well done, Heather. Well done.
Yeah, good for you.
You have a video on this one too. Look at that.
I did. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Good job, Mom.
Okay. And actually, this was your dad's deal. He's happened to pick this one up. It's a breadstick knife from I think is it Paris? It was a French one. Yeah.
Yep.
And and we bought it for $3 and we sold it for $24.99. Righty. And my little mini globes. Remember my story on this? I mean, the woman was asking like 50 cents a piece, and I got her down to 15 cents a piece. That was so bad.
Yay. Mom haggles to
I know.
You can't believe.
Well, the 9 of them cost me $1.35, and I sold them for $22. I know sometimes it's bad.
Oops. And don't forget, you saw anything JC Penney, don't forget 2 E's in Penny.
Yes.
A lot of people forget that.
Yeah. They just put the P in.
Look at all the bonus tips you're getting tonight.
I know. Okay, these were those 12 Days of Christmas glasses that they were in the bins that Dad and I had gone to. So roughly they cost me maybe $1. I was trying to estimate that. And I did take a best offer of $15.99 just to get them out. Mom wanted to move them. I don't want anything laying around. This is a magazine purse, everybody, with Mary Tyler Moore on it and Valerie Harper. And I've had this for a long time. I really thought this was going to sell quickly. I paid $3 for it. And finally because I had it on sale and I sold it for $29.99, which I still made money, but I was just surprised that it just didn't go quicker. I thought there were more Mary Tyler Moore fans out there, but apparently not.
But it's gone.
Yep, it's gone for sure. These didn't last long. Our old Nick and Nora's, everybody. These were the French Bulldog pajama bottoms only, that I paid $2 for, and I did take a best offer of 14 1/4. But no, they were on sale for 14 1/4, and so I did that.
Looks like it came off with Jason's hat. Linda is now hungry for French bread.
Oh.
Karen's got those globes in a box. Get them out. Get them listed.
Ooh, yeah. For sure. For sure.
Yeah, I just realized I have a punch bowl that I bought 15 years ago sitting in my garage that it's worth a lot of money. It's in fact dealing with it. But I saw it. I'm like, I should probably put that up. Maybe I can get it gone locally. It's huge. It's in the box. It's a popular one with all the glasses. And I'm like, all right, I got to get that up tomorrow.
Yeah, for
Maybe
sure.
someone needs it for a party around Vegas.
Okay, the inflatable planes. I think was it last week or the week before? We had sold 2. We had bought a total of 5. Got a note from a gentleman who said he would like to buy the last 3 that I had listed. And let's see, the 3 airplanes, you guys, they cost the total of 5 cost me $15. We sold all 5 for $124. So, Jason, every inflatable we have bought, we have sold. Remember, Mommy bought those balloons and some other. So apparently, people like inflatables, everyone. So, if you find the right kind, we have sold every one I've ever had. Now we have no more. So I guess it's something to keep your eye out for. When you're out there bumming and looking. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm sure this sold because the Cleveland Indians are no longer and Jacobs Field is no longer. And this was one of those padded cushion seats I paid $1 for and did sell it for the $23.97. So, I'm assured the Cleveland Indians merchandise will continue to sell well for a while. Yeah, this was a reel-to-reel that my mom just had this. I don't know where in the heck I got it, but I still had my paper on it that I paid 50 cents for it and did sell it for the $11.99. This was a cartoon carnival full of Brushman. Somebody wanted it. Yeah.
Now, where's the picture of the actual reel-to-reel?
Didn't I not show the? No, I didn't show the inside. No, I didn't.
What's happening over what's happening over in Newberry?
Talk to the photographer, please.
Oh, no. The person running the listings, they're the end.
I know.
They're the end user.
Sometimes I have to take pictures right here in the office.
You know how many times I say to Zoe and now Monica, hey, you forgot the picture, go take another picture.
I
know. Protect yourself.
Yeah.
There's no movie in here. You can't prove there was.
No, you can't. You're right. I know. You're right. I mean, absolutely. I should have had that in there. This was the reason this is vintage because the Santa plush is dated 1978.
Oh, wow.
And Mom used to, this is part of Mom's decorations that some things I'm not using anymore. And I did take a best offer on him of $40 for that. So that was 1978. And there were some other Santas listed there. I was surprised. Going back to some tiki items, everyone. This is from the Kahiki Tiki Lounge that was in Columbus, Ohio, and these are from there. The Kahiki salt and pepper shakers. And I took a best offer, Jason. We listed these high. We thought we'd start high just to see how I would end up. But I ended up getting a best offer of $65, Jason. I thought that was good. And I had paid $5 for the set. So, that went well.
Now, was this before you got rid of the red tablecloth?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because this green and this green are different.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
The way the picture
because
is.
of that. Yeah, that red tablecloth is out of here. I told him.
Buried in the woods.
Yeah, and this one's kind of surprised me. All of a sudden, whammo! We got an offer here on not an offer, but we just bought them. Let's see, was that on sale? No, it was not on sale. We had paid $3 for the chip carousel and sold it for $33. So there you are. And ta-da! Don't pass up your VCR VHS players, you guys. This one was our personal one that I found buried in the basement, Jason. Oh my God, why haven't I gotten this out of here? And we sold it for a full price of $59, everyone. So those continue to sell well.
Good job, Mom.
So don't pass those up, okay?
So tomorrow night is Tiki Pug Music Headquarters Christmas office party.
Nice.
And so we're going to a place called Black Tap Burgers in the Venetian. So I want to show you all real quick the milkshakes at Black Tap.
This is out
there. You go. That's the milkshakes. That's our part of our dinner tomorrow night for the office Christmas party. So if you're coming to Vegas and you like insane milkshakes, Black Tap in the Venetian. There you go.
They look awfully good. Oh, all I can see is calories.
Oh yeah, yeah. As soon as I asked the team if they wanted to do that, they were like, "Yes, please."
Yeah. All right. I'm going to show. Let's see. Let's go into my haul. Let's see. I'm just trying to look at the timer. I see we're right at the top of the hour. Maybe I'll wait and save these for another time. We don't need it.
Aaron's on the elliptical. This is cruel. Yes, I come with a side of insulin. Yes, we're going to have a sugar high when we leave, Kevin. That's for sure.
I actually had to FaceTime Jason on this one yesterday because I thought this was a different one. This is actually a tiki mug. It just one that we don't have, and it is
samurai.
It's marked Japan on the bottom. The price was $15. I did not realize when I went to check out, everything was half off day. I did not know that.
You need to know these things when you're going.
I know, and there was nothing, no signs up. I just had written down, the day of the estate sale and was just going. So when he said $7.50, I said, oh, okay, this is kind of a samurai, and it's a 3D raised one, everyone, and it's just going to stay in my collection. But this is cute, guys. Jason, look at this.
I'm showing one more round because I saw.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Look at that.
Yeah.
There you go. I will report back.
Yeah, definitely.
Now that I can tell is a vintage carved coconut because you can tell the vintage. The modern ones are all mass produced in the Philippines, and they're just crummy.
Yeah, this girl. I'm going to show you the next item. But this girl, when she showed us this, there was no price on it, and I said, "There's no price on this one." I said to her, "That's $2." She said, "Just fine." This is a cool one. All right, so.
Sorry, Heather's hungry, and they have gourmet burgers. That's kind of the reason we're going too. They have Wagyu beef burgers. So we're gonna have a nice little Christmas company party tomorrow.
The main reason I went to this sale was because there were a few of these listed. Okay. All right. So here is these are the ones I'm going to show you. These are all Williamsburg pieces, guys, of the Buyers Carolers. This is the Songmaster with the songbook, and he is dated 1998. So these are some early ones.
All right. So Kathy is afraid of shipping a VHS. Now, Kathy, I can't imagine you're 80 like my folks are. Mm-hmm. And if they can do it, anyone can do it. It's not hard.
No.
Some pool noodles for cushion.
Yep.
Just got to have a box, put the pool noodles around it. And it's got to have a box just a little bit bigger than that. Wrap it in some bubble, and away it goes. Especially the VCR part. Yeah. Mom and Dad do the TV VCR combos. A VCR is very easy to ship.
Right. And Kathy, when you put in, for your shipping, put standard shipping. So then you can pick UPS or FedEx or, whatever's the cheapest one. So that's what we do. Okay. All right. Okay. Then we have the little boy playing the guitar. And I will tell you shortly after put these all through. This one here just has a songbook and a flower. They all have the years on the bottom, everybody. This one here is playing a clarinet. Okay. And then we have the little girl with the hoop. Anybody remember those when they were kids? Mm-hmm. And also is the little accessory piece of the puppy in his blanket.
The little puppy.
All right. So the little ones were marked $15 a piece. The big tall gentleman was marked $30 a piece. And the little doggy was $5 a piece. So what we had here was $30, $60, $90, $95, everybody. I offered her $30, and she said, well, how's 50? And then I said, well, how's 40? So we got all of these pieces for $40.
Nice.
I think I might group this one together, Jason. I'm going to list this for $200. So for my $40,
I like it.
Yeah. So I think that's what Mom's going to do with that, and we got to get these up like tomorrow. It's one of those things that you got to hurry and do. Okay. Dad picked this up.
I like it so much I threw myself out of the show by accident.
Oh, whoops.
I got so excited I left. I'm like, yay. Bye.
Bye-bye. It's not a name brand, but I like the graphic. This one it says Grand Hotel Hawaii. We got some tikis on this.
Yeah.
And I had a $5 credit at Goodwill. How that pops up every now and then. And this shirt was $4.59. So we ended up getting it for free. So I probably was this for like $20, $25 only because of the graphic. Okay. Excuse me. All right. I picked this guy up, and I'm not going to take him out of the case because there's a lot of work.
Here comes the big things.
Yeah, the one real big thing is for next week. Okay.
Dancing James Brown.
The James Brown, he sings, he turns his head, and he sings "I Feel Good," and it really sounds good. So I picked him up for $10, and he's selling for around $50 to $60, just depending. So I have to do a video and get that going for us. Okay, some of my personal items, and if anybody is interested in Christmas stuff, let me know. This is a doorstop Santa's hat.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which is kind of a cute. Yeah, I used to use this all the time, and I've got that listed for $15, you guys.
Howdy, Renee. Yeah, I always forget to say, if there's anything that Mom found in her haul that you want, hit her up. If you can't find her, hit me up. I'll put you in touch with her. She'll cut you a nice deal.
Okay, this is a very folk art primitive Santa. Okay, it's kind of cute. Got the old coat on. There's the backside. He's pretty long.
Yeah, he's tall.
Yeah, he's a primitive one. I've got him listed for $44.99 on the Santa. And here is a cute snowman right here. Kind of oh gosh, what's the bedspread? Chenille bedspread.
Yep.
Santa, and he's holding the shovel, and he's listed for $20. Okay. And there's another Santa. This one's really cute. Oh, he's a big guy, and he's heavy too. Okay, there's Santa again. Got his glasses on.
So studious looking.
Yeah, I love his jacket with the holly. He's got plaid pants. Okay, and he's 36 inches long. I've got him listed for $54.99, everyone. Okay. All right, let's put that down. Okay. Then these were given to me for free, Jason. They don't sell for a whole lot, but they're the different Budweiser, steins. Yep. And I'm thinking just putting them all together. My friend Sandy, who just turned 90 from Jazzercise.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just gave me a bunch of stuff. So what I'm going to do
Did you break them?
Yeah. I know.
After I get done smashing them together.
Yeah, she's got the 50-year anniversary one here. One's dated 1987, 1991. So I'm going to put them all together and list them for around $70-$75 and see if anybody wants the whole grouping. They're not huge money makers, guys. Most of them sell for around $20. Some are 10. So, I thought if I made the grouping, it might be a better way to go on that. Okay. All right. One more thing. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Then it's time for Go Pack Go.
Yeah. Oh, are you watching your game?
Yeah, it'll be kicking off in 12 minutes.
Okay. All right.
Well, I finished my webinar for Tuesday in the Secret Beach. So don't forget, tune in 8 o'clock East Coast, 5 o'clock West Coast for you Secret Beachcombers. How big are your balls?
Yeah. Sandy gave this to me as well. It's nice when friends give. Well, she's moving. She's giving up her home and moving in with her son. So she gave me the Pyrex bowl, the solid bowl set, which is the one you want to find, everybody.
Holy shit, with the red and the blue and the
yeah.
Oh my God.
I know. So she gave this to me, you guys. This is around could be around $150, on this particular set, you guys. The solid ones seem to be the one everybody wants. I've seen them listed anywhere from $100 to $150. So, hopefully we'll be able to get that kind of money. So I'll keep you posted on that.
Awesome.
And with that, we will say that's it.
All right, killer.
All right. Okay.
Good job, Mom. Nice haul.
Right.
Great scores. Hope everyone's doing well. I just added up. We have 41 packages going out tomorrow, and I'm having an amazing weekend, an amazing month. Mm-hmm. There is no time to let off the gas right now. No time.
No.
People are still buying Christmas stuff that probably won't get there in time.
Right.
41 packages going out. A lot of it's Christmas music tomorrow morning. So those of you whoever said they had the JCPenney snow globes in a box, go get them out.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Punch Bowl tomorrow. I'm listening to Afghans tomorrow. I found a Christmas platter in the garage.
Good.
So we're going to list Christmas stuff and winter stuff all week this week.
Yep.
If it doesn't sell, it will eventually, but you might catch that last minute. Plus, don't forget the local stuff, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Aaron said this has been their best month.
Good. Nice to hear.
Yeah. I'm going for 10% above last year, and last year being my best year ever. And I am well on my way to crushing it in December. So I'm very excited about that. All right. So if you're new, I know we have a couple newbies in here. Make sure to click that subscribe button, click that bell. Bell lets you know when we are going live or when I post new videos. And give my mom, isn't she awesome, a big old thumbs up. Here, I'll put her right above the thumbs up. There we go. Woo-hoo. Give my mom a big old thumbs up. And for those of you, oh, nice. Heather just had an ugly Christmas sweater. So for those of you who don't watch live, excuse me, everybody. How are you? Good to see you. I know not everyone can make it live. If you got any questions, comments, you want to buy something for my mom, leave a comment down below. We will get to all of them.
Absolutely.
And with that, I say for selling past your expiration date, being thrifty over 50, I'm Jay.
I'm Peg. Thanks, gang. Thanks for watching. Have a good week.
Yes, Mom is awesome. You're right, Laurie. You're right.
Oh,
me too. Thanks, Laurie. Thanks, everybody. We're gone. Have a wonderful night. And see you Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday this week. All kinds of fun stuff. And see your beachcombers on Tuesday. So busy week of fun and education.
Absolutely. Bye. Night, night.